Okay, Ian Stick with Mastermind Games back, and this time painting a Cadre Fireblade from the Tau Empire faction. Starting with Templar Blue 09056. And a Cadre Fireblade is a Tau infantry officer that forgoes promotion voluntarily to battlesuit operator in order to stay with the rank and file and continue to serve as an elite infantry officer. And in game, he basically gives Tau infantry more shots with their pulse weapons. And starting with the skin on the lowest part of the model. And I drop him, oh boy. And this model came with a scenic base. Making sure to get the toes now, cut out, or take care of the toenails later. Okay. Alright. And then 09039 Rainy Gray. Go ahead and get started on his hair. And Tau officers will wear their hair in these long braids, and these beads denote honors earned. And that's about all I'm going to be able to do until some of this dries. Well, maybe I can go ahead and do some of the cloth. So, 09062 leather white. I'm actually going to have two cloth colors. One for the cape and one for everything else. And we'll come to that later. For now, just... It's actually not that much cloth showing. He's keeping himself pretty well armored. Okay, gonna let that dry for a bit. Actually, I think there's one more thing I can do. And 09089 Cloudy Gray. And this guy's basically standing on the ruins of Tau architecture. There's possibly a drone right here. let that dry and move on in a little bit. Okay, next is True Blue 09017. Well, okay, there we go. Start by getting these camera first off. Adjust my light a bit and start by getting these runes around his feet. Going to assume this Fireblade is standing on the architecture of his own sept world as he attempts to repel invaders. And septs are what the Tau simply call their colonies. I need to make sure I'm in camera. And it's just dawned on me I missed a bit that should have been gray. It'll be easy enough to fix now, though. And this would be a bonding knife. Tau go through bonding rituals with their comrades and get a nice big morale boost. And this is the color scheme again from the Tash Var set. They don't have any specific rules, so Codex says just pick a tactic you like to go with them. And initially I didn't actually have a sept in mind when I started painting. Just went with the color scheme I liked and just kind of rolled with it. Modifying it slightly to fit one of the official septs when I found out how close I was. So I've got some stuff that isn't quite on this scheme, but I'll modify later, I think, when I repaint. The stuff I intend to repaint is the stuff that used a painting style that doesn't look quite as good. Okay, it's got the armor, so let's go ahead and pick out some bits on the gun to come back and do some of these details on the pulse rifle and other colors later. Get some marker light, which is a targeting device. It's a heavy weapon, in a technical sense anyway, and when an enemy is hit with a marker light, they just get a counter, and allies will get a bonus against that, well, actually various bonuses against that marked unit depending on how many counters it has on it at the time they shoot it. Okay. Go ahead and let me find it. 09116 Brilliant Blue. I'm going to go ahead and get his toenails. I don't need a whole lot of that. Just enough to get the job done. And older Tau models actually have hooves, while newer ones, or newer sculpts, have two-toed feet. Okay. And then I'm going to have to let that dry again before moving on. Okay. Take Cloudy Gray again, 09089. Just going to touch up the pulse rifle here, get the pieces I missed. And 09026 Violet Red. That is way more than I'm going to need. Oh my. Alright. First off, I'm going to put a little bit in the mouth here. And then I'm going to pick out part of his left pauldron here. And then I'm going to get his cape in this same sept color. And this is, and sept is, again, the word for colony, and it's just pretty much a tertiary color added. I got a bit on the top of his head. Let's blot that out real quick. This work gets a little tricky as I get the inner side of the cape here. Just one base coat left, and I'm going to have to wait a little bit to get it. Not speaking too clearly right now. Okay, let that dry, come back in a minute. Alright, last base coat, 09050 Antique Gold. And this goes on a few little details here. Gonna get the hair ornaments. And let's see, that's going to be in the main color. So these little bits here. Disc right there. Let's see here, what else? That right there. Let's see, towel badge, towel badge, towel badge, towel badge. Jeez. This guy's got 5 badges of the Tau Empire on his armor. Okay. 6 if you count the one on his blade. Okay. Let's see. Alright. Let that dry and start shading. Okay. Starting shading details. 09039 pure white. And it's starting all those Tau Empire badges all over him. So, belt and chest. And on the clasp there. A little too diluted here. Yeah, looking at this, my question is how many faction badges does one model need? And 09049 Ancient Bronze. And 09115 Ritterlich Blue. Tiny dot of that, that's only going on the toenails. Okay. And I'm going to have to let that dry for a little bit. Alright, let's see here. A little tired. 09025 Burgundy wine. A little tired. Made sure I stay up later than usual to make certain the last video I uploaded for that new terrain set I'm selling got on YouTube okay. Now here's where it gets kind of tricky. And being very careful as to not nick what I just did. Oh, no, maybe not. A little bit of a golden touch-up right here. Alright, we'll try anyway. So, pure black, 09037. Just need the tiniest dot of this. Carefully blotting out as I go. I want this on the hair, not on anything else, including those scalp locks. I think that's what they've called them in the fiction. Yeah. Still working on the Beast of Rises, but also we're at the Blades of Damocles. That not only has Commander Farsight as most awesome, but also Kato Sicarius of the Space Marines, specifically the Ultramarines, kicking tail and taking names. Okay. Let that dry a bit, move on. Okay. 09016, Sapphire Blue. Had a quick nap, I'm feeling better now. Might actually get through this video in one day. It's been a while since that's happened. Make sure I'm in camera. Got a little on the hair. Just blot that out with a towel. We're doing this shade on the rifle last, since that's gonna get in the way. Or rather, since it's difficult to get a grip on and around. Or, I think you get the gist of what I'm trying to say. I'm just trying to concentrate here. I just want to make certain I've gotten all the blue on the armor before I move on to the rifle, and I think I'm good here. Okay. Go ahead and start with the Margalite. Go ahead and dab that out so it doesn't form a film. Okay. So it's going to leave the white, the gray, and the flesh tone, I think. I need to dab that out in between the toes there. Okay. Okay. And the reason I always say that when I start a new segment is make sure that things actually catch an audio. 0906 1 linen white. And hit 2 out of the 3 last shades. There's a cloth color. At least for the cloth under the armor. Not that there's much of it. Not much of it at all. And then 09088 Stormy Gray. There's not much of this either, but get the pulse rifle here. Now carefully picking out the gray of the rubble on the scenic base here. I suppose I could actually flock it. I think I'm going to choose not to. Okay. That's just going to leave the skin tone once that has dried. Okay, if I can find the right color, last shader. 09055, Breonne Blue. It might be enough. Don't need a whole lot of it. This actually should do okay. You know, I'm just going to go ahead and say this since I saw Infinity War a few weeks ago. But the character from that, the Maw, one of Thanos' henchmen, looks an awful lot like a Tau to me. I don't know about what the character looks like in the comics, mind you, but just saying. Okay. And that's it for shading. I'll just need to set up some lighting effects once that's dry and move on from there. Okay. 09039 pure white. Get the eyes and get some lighting effects started. Get his teeth. Oh, actually, I think that's it for lighting effects, so... Okay, 09057 Ashen Blue. Though in retrospect, I probably should have started on his toenails first. Zero 9117 Cyan Blue. Next. Well, next I'm going to make sure all this blue's out of my brush. 09063 Ghost White. Not a whole lot of this visible. Let's see next. Alright, next is 09018 Sky Blue. Bit too much water in the brush. Go back into that dark blue and touch up those nails real quick. Okay. And then 09009 Lemon Yellow. Get the lighting effects done. That little squirt is more than enough. Okay. 09027 Pale Violet Red. 09090 Misty Gray. And then 09037 Pure Black. Just a little bit of this for now. We'll be taking some more out in a minute. I'll actually start with a tiny brush and give him pupils. Just a tiny dot in the center of the eye. And then taking a tiny brush, carefully filling in the black on the faction symbols, which some of these are so small it's trickier than it would normally be. It's okay. Okay, that should have given the gold a chance to dry up. So 09051 new golder. I mean the black. Oh, it is like 3 in the morning and I have the stupid early shift today. Okay, that's actually it. So all I need to do now is a little more black. That's 09037 pure black. And go around the edge of the base. And that's it. There's no flocking. As he's got a scenic base. Just need to get my brush. And up next, it's going to be some orc models. And then it's going to switch games for a bit, doing some Malifaux and War Machine models, before going back to some 40k with more Space Marines. So this is the last Tau model I'm going to have for the foreseeable future, but not the last Tau model I will ever do. Today's the store birthday of the local Games Workshop store, so I'm going to be heading there after this stupid shift and see if there's anything worthwhile. Don't know what I'm going to be getting, but we'll see. So, that is it. A Cadre Fireblade. Make sure it's in camera. Oh, need to get a better camera. So, until next time, I'm Ian Stokey with Mastermind Games, signing out.